Hello, Teaquilters. 'Twas the night after Christmas. I am a few minutes late because, it's just been one of those days. No particular reason. We're just going to give people a chance to get notifications so they can come on in. I am dragging today. That's all. I haven't done anything business-wise. We can talk about that. I just been kind of chilling. I had such a long day yesterday because I had issues with my stove. So that means I didn't get the sleep I was supposed to get. And so I had to get up early, make chicken pot pie, get it into the pan, take it to my daughter's house, put the crust on it there because I traveled with it and didn't want it bouncing all up on my crust. And cooked it over there while Jersey opened her gifts. And then I went from my daughter's house. My daughter even got her car and went to my niece's house. We went and just crashed her house for a few minutes. She got kids there. So I had a good morning yesterday, and then I had to go back home. I got home about 11:30 or something, and the event started food started at 3. I was trying to get there at 2 because I was like co-hosting. So I got there at 2, so I had to go home and make icing for the cake. I had to make broccoli. And I had to make up my apple cider scent. I don't know they're not scents. It could be a scent. But my apple cider spice bags. So yeah. So I had a good Christmas. I hope everybody else had a great Christmas as well. Let me pull you guys up so I can read the chat comments. Let's see. Search. I gotta get my brain working. I've been chilling. I was working earlier this morning. I'll show you what I was working on. But I was working earlier this morning. Not like super early because I got up this morning. I talked to my mom for an hour. Talked to my daughter for about 40 minutes. While I was still just chilling in bed, okay? Then I got up, did some stuff. I ate about 3 o'clock, and it had been almost 24 hours since I had last eaten. And then I got right back into bed. It's just been a chilling day for me. I wasn't even watching a whole lot of YouTube or television, so I had a good day. Let's see. Let me see if I can get in here and read some chats. So I just want to start by acknowledging those that are in here because you don't have to be the day after Christmas. We got Roxanne, Sharon, Linda F, Linda D, Katie, Ann, Emily, Janet, Judy, Zella, Brenda, Melina, Janet. And Katie is like me saying that she's holding down the sofa today. It's been a busy few weeks, yes, and I'm holding down a whole bed, okay? I refuse to even move. Yolanda, Jason, Donna, Bonita, June, Sheila, Minnie, Mary, Tiffany, Susan, Cindy, Sue, Cynthia, Rose, Harriet, Susan, Janine. Oh, yeah, that is Janine. I'm sorry. That's right. And Janet says, I'm exhausting chilling today myself. And then another Janet B. Look like you're new into the chat. Welcome to the live chats. Appreciate you commenting and saying good evening from Manchester. So, yeah. It's been a long day. I haven't done much. I got to take a bath so I can go back to bed, okay? Woo-wee! What did I do today that got me busy? I had a really, really great day. I didn't bring it in here. If you all missed my video on Saturday where I was sewing a stripped wallet, I made 2 more of those wallets on Sunday because I decided at the last minute. I had a couple of people that I wanted to give cash to. One was my daughter for Christmas, and then my niece had a birthday, and I hadn't seen her since her birthday, and I just had money that I was going to give her, and I thought the wallets would make great gifts. Of course, my daughter, being who my daughter is, showing off at Christmas, pulls out her fancy wallet. If you all are on Facebook, you've seen where I made a wallet with I used vinyl because I was testing various different things on how to make these wallets, and I wanted to make one with vinyl. So she got the vinyl wallet with it's pink and got gold sparkles and all kinds of stuff, honey. She plops it on the table like, you know, it's nothing. But then people, what is that? So then she starts talking about it, and of course Teaquilts is on the outside. So what did I do today? I came home and I got bags already set up. All the materials are cut for not 1 bag, but 2, and then 3, and then 4, and 5. And I even cut like some extra pieces, and I am going to do that as well. And I'm going to do another video, an addendum, where I'm not necessarily going to show you how I make these in the hoop again, but I want to talk about some of the different things that I've done that's outside of the pattern, because I know a lot of people were saying that they might get the pattern. So that's what I've done today. So it was still fun. I just cut out, I had some scrap batiks I had cut out from when I made those other batik quilts. They were already ironed. And yeah, I just went for it. So I've made this wallet now. I made it 2 years ago, just one time for my wallet as a test. And then my mom needed a new wallet, and then I wanted a second one, so I made the 2. And so then I made one for my daughter and my niece. So I've now made this wallet a total of 5 times. So I'm going to put a little tick mark on the front of my pattern every time I make it. I'm going to see how many times I actually complete making one of these wallets. And again, I'm going to do a YouTube video where I'm showing you some of the different things that I'm doing to make this process go a little faster, because one last step I haven't done yet I'm going to be doing, and I'm going to split this design up so that I have the stitch out going all the way around. All the steps that I don't want, I'm going to delete all of those steps. So I've got another video I'm going to be doing on this, because I really like this wallet. They got way too many steps in it that are unnecessary. You can piece your own wallet here and then just come over here and sew it. So that's what I'm basically doing, is I'm piecing my own wallets from scraps or whatever I got laying around, anything I can cut to the width that they recommend. And then I just sew them on my sewing machine. Is a whole lot faster than doing it in the embroidery machine. So, but yeah, let's see who else has come in and we can get to topic, right? Because I'm always off topic. I just like talking to y'all. Woo-wee. Some of you all are welcoming Janet. That's pretty cool. She's from the UK. And Janet McCarroll saying, T, you are die hard. Yeah, it's like if I'm gonna do it and make that many and I know ahead of time, I'd rather just cut a whole lot of pieces out. Like I just cut pieces. I didn't know what they were gonna go to, and then once I got all the pieces cut, I just went and put one in each pile, seeing what I had in there and mashed it all up. So I'm gonna talk about all of that. I'm gonna do a video so that it's all in one video spot, and then I can refer back to the live chat where I showed every step in the film, or maybe I might do another video. I'm not sure, but I'm just going to talk about those changes for sure. Yolanda, talking about you inspire me big time, T. Well, thank you. Minnie says, I'm playing with AccuQuilt, ready, set, go, needing to look at some videos. And Janet J saying, OMG, lots of Janets. It's like I get the same names all of a sudden. Like Janet McCurl has been here for a while, and now I got 2 new Janets. I have a lot of Judys, a lot of Debbie, not Debbie. I got a Debbie, and I got some Deborahs and some Deborahs. And I know some of them probably might pronounce their name Deborahs. But, yeah. I got a lot of that. I got 2 Frances, which is a weird, not weird, it's just uncommon name because I grew up with a Frances. Michelle the quilter is here saying welcome. And she's saying great wallets, thank you. Vivian is here. Linda is here from Florida. I think you're new too, so welcome as well. I don't know if her name is Periot or Pirot, so I probably have butchered it, so I'm sorry, but welcome to the chat. And reminding people to hit the thumbs up, everybody. Yes, I appreciate you doing that. I'm going to just pin her message. G Sing says, sounds like you had a pretty great day. I'm still in bed myself. Yes, I felt so bad that I've only got up and did machine cutting of something that I wanted to do. And then what did I do? I was starving to death because I hadn't eaten in 24 hours, ate, and got right back in bed. Just pitiful. But I'm okay with it because I was tired. And Vivian also saying hi from Remo, who's driving, so that's cool. Thank you, Vivian. All right, so I think that's it for the comments. So on this Stasher Pass, I had every day from January 1st to January 25th, I opened a gift from Missouri Star Quilt Company. Not really a gift, but I opened a gift to me from Missouri Star Quilt Company. The Countdown to Christmas box, which are items that are picked out mostly by Jenny during the year. And then they get these items made. A lot of them are custom. The majority of them have their name on them. So they're items that you're not going to get anywhere else as well. Some of the items they do end up selling sometimes in store, and some of the items they do not. So some of the items you may can get, most of them you cannot. I paid for this box. This box cost $179.95. So $180 is what this box costs. For me in Missouri, I also had to pay shipping. So that was $15.18. So in total, I paid $195.13. So $195 total for this box. So almost $200 for this box. So it is quite expensive, and I do, the first year I did it because I wanted to see what was in the box. I really don't like mysteries, but I came up with a way to do it where it wouldn't stress me to spend a couple $100 on a mystery box. So that's when I came up with Stash or Pass. And last year I had a large box of stuff that I passed that went to one winner. And I was estimating that I was going to have another large box, and that just isn't so. I did pass on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I passed on 6 things. 3 of them were partial pass where I did some parts of it, and then I shared it with you subscribers. So I'll go over now what it was that I passed on. So I got that box here. I can talk about it now, so the person who wins will know what's in their box. I passed on day number 1, which was the charm pack. There's nothing wrong with this charm pack. The only issue with the charm pack is that it's Christmas, and I'm not in the market for more Christmas stuff. This is a specialty charm pack that was made for Missouri Star. You might be missing the chuck fabric because I might use it for my pin cushion. I don't know yet, but we shall see. So that's in here. And I'm going to be condensing this down. So that was in package number 1. And I'm going to just take these bags and put to the side. I've been keeping all the bags so far because they are nice paper. I can use them to gift wrap, or I can always cover up this number on them. So I've just been keeping those as well. I might put one in the bag. Bag everything in one if I can. On day number 2, I got the Snuggly sweater wall hanging pattern. That's by Missouri Star. A lot of people have been doing different things with them, using different fabrics on the bottom, on the trims, like on the bottom and the sleeves. And I saw where people were using them for ornaments and other different things. So I have decided that I'm going to keep the template that comes with this. I'm getting rid of the pattern because I'm not going to do anything like that. I just want this for an ornament. I think it's very pretty. But what I'm going to do is trace off this onto a double layer of freezer paper so you have a template to do the pattern with. You've got to trace anyway using this. So it makes no difference if you've got to use this or trace from a piece of paper, because you're going to be tracing onto fusible web anyway. Okay, and I'm looking at the stuff instead of looking at the camera, but okay, whatever. All right, they also gave you the Sew Right fusible interfacing, which is a fusible web. Okay, so you'll be getting all of that. So this fabric, this was day number 2. This fabric and the template was all included, going to be all included. So you've got everything to make this with, but you're going to have a paper template instead of this. I'm going to hang this somewhere. All right. So that was day number 2, which was in the partial column. Day number... The next thing I passed on was day number 5, the Christmas trees. O-M to the G. Here's the Christmas tree. I got showing you the back. So this is my Christmas tree. I took the largest one filled with fabric and pipe cleaner all the way down as far as I could. When I got to the bottom, I still had about an inch or so left. So I just whacked it off. I started putting these hot fix crystals on here. And then I filled in the top with the crystal and then put a pipe cleaner around. Got some other trim and just put it on the tree for garland. I didn't make it loose because I didn't want it to get cut. So I did put it close to the tree. On the back, I didn't put my crystals because I didn't want to waste them. But on the back of the tree, instead of crystalling it out, I just put my initials and the year that I made it. So that's why I didn't finish the back of the tree. I'm going to make sure that it's always sitting upright when I do place it. And it's going to stay out year round. This is not going to be a Christmas tree. Hence why I didn't use red or blue. I mean red or green. This is blue. Just in case cameras are acting up. So that partial gift that I gave away in day number 5. I'm giving out the 2 smaller cones because they were easier for me to mail. That's why I used the big one. And then I'm also going to send you the pattern instructions. And then I'm also going to send you the star tops that go on this. So you actually are getting 2/3 of the gift, and I took 1/3. Sort of, kind of, because I'm putting the patterns back in here. I didn't save the pattern instructions or anything. I'm just putting this back in here because it's got small pieces. Maybe this is the bag I'm going to be using to condense everything down. All right, so that's that day. Next day number is day number 11. This is a cute gift item. I'm not keeping it because I'm not in the mood for handwork right now. And I think they're very pretty. So if somebody that wins it want to make me one and send it back, that's cool. You can make them in the white or the red. Some people put one white on the front and a red on the back. And then they reverse them. And then that way they could use the ornaments on both sides. They just cut more pieces out of any scrap that they had. So I thought that was very creative. So the pieces are already pre-cut for you. So yeah, the felted bird kit. gone. We're just going to condense down. Because we're not sending all the bags. We're not paying postage for that. All right. Next number up is day number 13. This is a great gift item. I got it on my machine right now. What I did was they had 5 of these strips in here, the sewing edge, reusable vinyl stops for your machine. And you just put these on. They had a total of 5 strips, so I took 2.5. And that's the half that I have on my machine. And then I'm sending out 2.5. They got lots of instructions on the inside of here when you open up the inside of this cord in here. So I thought that that was good, a good gift. Maybe somebody has never used it. So that's going into the box. Because that's something that I could have kept myself. But like having 5 of them and I cut them in half, that means that I had 10. So I was able to technically keep 5 for myself and then share 5 with you guys. So I didn't mind doing that. And then the last thing that I passed on is day number 18. It was this Hexi Dream pillow. They have the little Hexi forms cut out and you just cut your fabric out around it. They gave some other fabric that you could use. They had another charm pack that I ended up keeping. So that's the fabric that was used. And then they also have the little Hexi template. And then they've got the little holes for you to mark that marks your corners. So you know exactly where you're folding down to. So you're cutting your fabric from this. Your foam double-sided fusible fleece is what the inside line is. And then you're folding your fabric down around it. So you're they're calling it a quilt as you go. So I'm putting all of that in here as well. All right. I'm just moving this. Box is not empty because I got my blocks in here. But I'm going to be putting all those papers back in there, folded into there. So, and I need to make this template onto freezer paper. I have yet to do that. So that's what's going to be in the drawing. Somebody asked me what was my favorite out of all the items. My favorite item, I can't say. I like quite a few things. I do like trees. I like landscaping, so I do like the tree. I'll do my top 3. I'll say the tree. It actually was the only thing that I completed in the box, so that was good. I love the rolling pin because I don't have any rolling pin that has anything craft like quilt block related, so I love that. Trying to think what else was one of my favorites, top 3. I'd say the silicone iron rest. It has a lot of detail in it, and I'm going to do like some of the other people did and just use it as a hanging ornament. And I'm not sure if, like I've told you, like my true top 3. As I mentioned before, this box was more for me than last year's box. I'm sure next year's box will be probably not so much for me. So let me know if you all want me to continue to do this. Do the stash or pass game either here or outside in the comment section. Just put yes and only yes as your comment, and then I'll have somebody in the chat. If you could count those yeses for me, that would be great. And then if you're watching this video as an upload, just comment on the outside and say yes, I want you to continue, blah blah blah, and then I'll keep track of those. So the whole time I've been keeping track of my stash and pass, and then whether you all as a collective group of Teaquilters stash or pass. It's amazing because we only are 1% different, okay? That's weird. We are only 1% different. I am 73% for pass on the whole box. So thinking that I've only passed on 6 items or a partial pass, then yeah, that was cool. And also, if you don't want me to do it, put no. I forgot about that part. If you don't want me to do it, because we got to count the no's as well. And then for you guys, you all were 72% on the items as a general whole in the box. So if you got a gift box that was a mystery, and say that I liked 73% of it and you all liked 72%. So that's what it was. So it was really close, neck to neck. I thought at the beginning that we all were going to be different because the pass column won on some items that I either did a partial pass or a stash on. So it was kind of interesting to see that as it got towards the bottom that we were going neck and neck with the numbers. So pretty cool. So this is my spreadsheet just for those of you that are numbers people like I am. I'll just let you see what the sheet looks like. And then you can pause the screen and take a screenshot and print it if you want. All right. So what are we here for? We're here for the drawing. I had a total of like 27 people that were in it. A couple people, one person had no answers. One person had the wrong answers. And and somebody else somebody had no answers. Somebody wrote something that had nothing to do with the drawing, and then one person had wrong answers. So what I did was, because I made a mistake, and I saw where some of you all were trying to help me with my mistake, something happened in the Google Doc where I can see the line saying that it's a question, but it did not come out into the form for you guys as a question. That was for day number 17 through 25. You weren't able to fill in. Some of you all went and filled in day number on the last area that you could complete, which was the second area. You all put in the answers for day 3. Somebody was doing that and they put in the wrong answer for one of those, but you got at least 2 out of 3 right. So I left you in. So if you got one wrong, somebody had something down that I passed on that I actually kept, but their other 2 answers was right because I made a mistake with the form. If you got 2 out of 3 correct, then you were put into the drawing. This is the drawing. I'm going to show you this, show you who all is in the drawing. So you can see that. And somebody is asking me, can I answer the numbers 17 through 25? I passed on day number 18. That was the only one in that area. And that was the hexagon pillow pattern and pillow and pattern. So that was the one. So I just showed you all the numbers. So now we're actually going from 1 to 24. So I'm going to go on Google. Go to Google. Don't want to go out of YouTube. Random number drawer.
5.
It's giving me 5 as I'm opening, but it's only going 1 through 10. That's why I never use the first number that comes up. And I like for you all to see this because I don't want anybody to think I'm cheating. So I want to put in 1 through 24. Make sure everybody's number is in here. So I just typed in 24 because we got 24 lines. And then I'm going to press generate. Did it work? So now the number has changed from 5 to 4. Bonita says, interesting. I thought there would be more participants. At one point, I had 10 people in there, but they hadn't even answered the question. So I went ahead and just kicked everybody out. And I'm not sure if those 10 people got back in. You got to remember, you had to look at the videos, because I had somebody that's saying that they watched a few videos, but hadn't watched them all. And that's what their comments were. So they didn't know. But I think I've kind of said this every time we came on, that, you know, we were doing this drawing and what you needed to have. So I don't know what was up with that. But number 4, let's get to the winner. The winner for number 4 is Sue Allen, right here. Trying to make sure you all can see it. That's the closest I can get it. All right. So congratulations, Sue. Just send me an email with confirming that you see this with your mailing address. Please let me know. I'm not going to give you 24 hours. I'm going to give you till Saturday. Make sure I can hear from you. And yeah, so that's what's going on with that. When I do this type of stuff, I want to make sure that people have given me the correct mailing address in the form, the document form. So I have people confirm the email address. Teaquilts don't send anything out without confirming an address. So that's how it's gonna work. I don't want to be sending stuff across the country, and or it could have been somebody from out of the country as well, because I didn't put any stipulations on it. But I like to make sure that people know are watching. People verify their address, so I know that the address is correct, and then that's the address that I use. So congratulations to Sue Allen again. I appreciate you guys watching this 25 countdown, 25-day countdown to Christmas. And now let me go back in, since I've done everything I need to do outside of YouTube. I want to go back into YouTube and check for, should we do Stash or Pass for 2025, because then that means I need to, I'm not in, I don't know why I'm not in the, it opened up just at YouTube for some reason, kicked me out. So let me try this again. See if I got any counters in here today. Sue's in the live. Sue Allen, let me see if I can find her name. Hold on. Sue Allen says thank you. So yeah, I'm glad. I love when stuff go to somebody, at least that they're watching the channel. So I appreciate that. And I don't do funny names in the titles trying to get you all to watch something you don't want to watch. I actually put what we're going to be doing here today. So thank you, Sue, for being here. Thank you. Just send me your address again, just so that I can know that we've got the correct address. What else? Let's see. Bonita says, now what are we going to do at 12:01 a.m.? Girl, I'm going to be chilling. Do you know how many times I had to get up out of bed to come open up a gift? It was great to open up a gift, but it's like, oh, OMG, I got to go open up a gift. I had a timer set for an alarm set every day at 11:55 so I can start getting ready to come in here. And then sometimes I spend 3 minutes still laying in bed. For some reason, this was just this year. It didn't happen like that last year, but this year was like I was trying to go to bed early, or my body was, but I couldn't. I was working on so many projects that I was trying to get done. I think I was already tired before I even got into this, and then I was still working on those projects I'm trying to get done before Christmas, and had a couple of them had to be mailed. And yeah, so it was a long 25 days. Tiffany is counting. Okay, let me go back and see if Tiffany got the number. Tiffany of Tiffany's Quilting Life. 1 no. Okay, thank you. And 25 yes. Okay. 1 no. 25 yes. And then I'll wait until like maybe Saturday or whenever I get the next chance. I'll count the comments on this video and see what people are saying that are always watch the upload. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. We'll do the counts. And Sue talking about I'm with Bonita. Priscilla saying she just got the notice. And Sue is sending her email address saying it's on, her mailing address is on the way. And Ann, she said, you know, we all have our own opinions, and I'm okay with a no. But Ann is saying no to the point that not necessarily that she didn't enjoy watching the Stash or Pass. Some people watched this and had no intentions of entering because the same thing that I passed or items that they would have passed on. So if they won it, they didn't want to win it. So they didn't enter the drawing. Other people just enjoyed the videos and seeing what was in the packages. So you can also do that on Missouri Star's Cool Company site. But I just wanted to do it here for my Teaquilters. That's why I was getting up at 12:01, so you didn't have to wait for me to wake up at a normal time, because my normal time is about 11 a.m. because I go to bed sometimes around 5. It just depends. This December was just different for me. So I'm okay with no too, but I understand what she's saying. She says, maybe I should have answered yes instead of no. I enjoyed watching, but wasn't interested enough in items to enter the drawing. So that's exactly what she says. And it was a couple other people that did that as well. Michelle says, for me, it was 1 a.m. in New York, but I still caught some live. So that was cool. Janet says, I love watching you open the gifts. For me, it was a decent hour. And Tiffany says, you rock, T. You did a fantastic staying up for all of us to see in the morning all these gifts, but now you can go back to normal, right? Whatever normal is. So at this point, normal for me today was I am not moving. So I haven't done a thing. And then when I finally decided to get up, I went and started making stuff for purses, because of course, when my daughter pulling it out at Christmas, I had already told her that I didn't make those for everybody. I had given everybody at Christmas, I don't have it in here now, I had ordered those blue cups that had Teaquilts on it. I gave them a magnet, and I gave them a Teaquilts pen. And I had all of that stuff special ordered for them that I gave them, that I paid for. So it wasn't like it was free stuff that I'm giving them. It was just business. I'm promoting my business. So it's like, if I'm going to give you a cup, it's going to have Teaquilts on it. But a lot of them enjoyed it. And I gave them out at Thanksgiving instead of me bringing all of that at Christmas, since I was co-hosting. I just decided to get that out the way. So they already had their Christmas gifts. So I wasn't making anybody any Christmas gifts. I was only just doing my immediate family, my mom. Well, there's a lot of people in my immediate family, but my mom, my daughter, and then my niece didn't get a Christmas present. It was just happened to be her birthday in the month of December. So she got a birthday present, which I've given everybody else a birthday present. So they're okay. But yeah, then my daughter. So then everybody starts seeing the wallets, and now people want the wallets. So it's too funny. Very funny. So thank you, Tiffany. T, it was more fun with you. That's Susan. Sheila says, now I'm going to have to go to bed. Right. Judy says, good night, all. Yolanda says, enjoy the day, T, rest up. Yes, that's what I'm going right back to, get back in bed. And then Janet J says, sorry, need to go. Going to have breakfast. Look forward to your future videos. Yes. So I am going to go ahead and get off of here. I have enjoyed this whole series. I love giving, so stuff that I'm not going to use anyway, I enjoy just passing along to somebody else that likes that type of stuff. So I'm looking forward to Sue getting it. She might have, I have to look and see if I've already sent Sue a calendar. If not, I'll add you one of those little desk calendar things in there as well. I'm looking up here and I don't have one up here. I don't have the new year up here. It's like, it's not a desk calendar. It's a magnetic calendar you put on your refrigerator. But this is the last one for this year. So I'll put one of those in there if I haven't already sent you one. So that's what I'm going to do. So Janine says, have a nice evening, Teeth. So thank you. Thank you. Hey, Jim. Good night, everybody. You all stay blessed. Be safe and quilt out. See you all tomorrow night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time for live chat. We're going to finish up these churn dashes, this blue and white stuff you see over here. Okay? Bye-bye.